Hello everyone, this is Nisa Sukla and welcome back to my YouTube channel guys. So today in this video I am going to tell you how to think in English. You are thinking like this question in your mind when you try to speak English, when you try to translate Hindi to English, translate into your mother tongue to English. So you always think like that, and you must have heard about these things, how to think in English. So today I'm going to clear your mind. Okay, so how to think in English, today is our topic and we discuss about this topic. Okay, so first of all, tell me a thing. Whenever you want to express a thing, it may be anything like a book, some things, words. You mean whenever you try to think, so first of all, you think in your mother tongue. Whenever you try to think something, you think in your mother tongue. Whatever your mother tongue have, like a Gujarati, Marathi, Bhojpuri, whatever your mother tongue, you first think in your mother tongue. Okay? So why it happens? Why you think first of all in your mother tongue? Because of you have been speaking your mother tongue since your childhood. Because you trained your brain to your mother tongue. That is the reason you think in your mother tongue easily and speak. But when you try to think in English, you are stuck. You are not able to think in English. So what is the problem behind not thinking in English? I told you, your mother tongue. You have trained your brain with your mother tongue how to think in English and how to remove this problem. So I'm going to tell you solution. What should do for thinking in English? The thing is that you have to train your mind. How it possible? This possible when you about to go somewhere. Okay, so create a situation like you are showing something like that and start expressing in English. I know first time you will feel like a hesitation. You are not able to in the first time. Okay, girl, you talk about her. She is so beautiful. You talk about Persians wear black dress, blue dress. They have a nice Persian. You mean you have to create a situation and talk about that situation. Okay, and you will have to do these things regularly. You create a different type of situation every day and do these things regularly, and then you will able to. Means when you start creating the situations and put yourself on that situations, so on that time you start making the sentences in your head. You have to force your head to think this situation, to speak this word, to speak different kind of sentences, different kind of situations talking. So this is the first thing which you have to do for thinking in English. If you are visiting somewhere, so you should talk about that place. If you are in train, if you are in bus, you should think about that situation. You should create something. You should talk about them, persons, trains, cars, you mean bus, what kind of situation in your bus, what kind of situation in your train, where you are sitting, how is the situation. So even you have to talk like this type of. So that is the first things you have to do for thinking in English. This method is applied. This method is very useful because when you create different type of situations and force your head to think in English, to make sentences in English, so it is very useful. Your mind will be trained by your creating situations, by your different kind of situations, by your practice, by your speaking. This is the first thing. And second is, want to be fluent in English, so don't translate word to word in English. You mean if you are not able to make sentence, okay, so you have a phone, you should use your phone on the time when you are not able to make sentence. You search in Google. Google gives you in English. You mean you should translate Hindi to English on Google. Okay, when you are not able to. So before sleeping, you must revise all those things which you did in a day. You mean which you created in a day. It may be your creating situation which you created in a day, within a day, and it may be your travel. You mean whatever you did in a day. Before sleeping, you have to revise, okay, because through this way you would train your mind. You would force your mind when you start putting all those things in your head, so it start working automatically, because this is a way to speak any language. Then you will think in English without thinking what should use this word and where should use this word and what should say in these situations, how to handle this situation in English, how should use this word in English. You mean when you will have trained your mind, you will speak and think easily. Your mind start thinking automatically without thinking what should speak, what should think in English. Okay, so do these things which I discussed in this video, which is very important, so you should do. Okay, so I hope you like this video. So if you like this video, so please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon button so that you can find my videos notification whenever I upload video on my channel. You can find easily and watch. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. We will be meet with another topic. Okay guys.